Hello YouTube, this is Judson Game 44, and I have a surprise for everyone here. I think you're all going to be surprised what I have. We have a new puppy. Everyone, meet Jasmine. She's supposed to be a breed of a half Chihuahua and half hot dog, but look how small she is, no literally. When I saw the photos when we were getting her, I thought she was way more bigger in the picture, but I guess the kid that was holding her had her up closer to the camera without us realizing it. But she's actually very small. I mean, look at her. She's such a small little dog. Not gonna lie, I don't want her to grow up. She's just so adorable. But also, today is the 21 week without no soda. And since we got the dog, we had her for around 3 to 4 days now. But dang. And I'm not gonna lie to you, my nephew has not wanting to let go of this dog. Like when I was coming here to introduce her to her, I asked her, my nephew, to basically say, hey, can you please give me the puppy? I want to spend some time with her. And he is so overprotective and wanting to keep her all to herself, saying it's his dog, despite the fact it's technically the family dog. We all take care of her. But yeah, we got her own cage, although it's very big. And honestly, when she does grow up, she's not really expected to be that big, though. Maybe like twice or three times her size. Like, I mean, maybe something like this, if you know what I mean. But yeah, not really that big, though, after this. Although, I kind of prefer if she stays this small, because then she'll definitely fit in one hand. But right now, she's just tired. But yeah, this puppy is just so adorable. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm pretty sure, though, there is other things to talk about. Well, for starters, her name is Jasmine. We got her a very oversized cage. Because originally we were going to get like a big dog. The reason why we got Jasmine was because my sister, we were originally supposed to go to the pound the next day, or the day after we got her. But what happened is that my sister decided to get a dog without anyone telling us, and she already made the decision, and like pretty much mom and dad and me were all like, you gotta be kidding me, you got a dog. And I mean, we already have 4 cats, so that's just a big wow. 3 technically are inside cats, one's an always outside cat. The outside one's my dad, but the outside one is the only one that absolutely loves her. We're trying to get her used to the cats and everything, and the cats to get used to her. All 3 indoors, including my one, Lucas, Sebastian, are kind of like, are always backing away from her or just like not interested. Although kind of surprised, like we thought Sebastian would have to be the most thrilled to have a puppy, simply because Sebastian's always the big, energetic, playful one that wants to play, and the other cats don't. But yeah, besides the whole entire energetic thing, you got the one outdoor we call Torty, originally named Two-Face. And honestly, they were all rubbing against each other, snuggling up together, everything on their first time meeting. And I was like, wow, we were actually all surprised. But yeah, that's how it was. I mean, I'm sure that they'll at least start getting used to her, Jasmine, over time, but for right now, when it comes to Jasmine, I mean, at the very least, I expect them to at least get used to her. I mean, Megan, despite not really the one who gets used to the new ones, she hasn't really hissed or growl, well, at least not that much compared to how she does with Sebastian. Which, fun fact, earlier today, she, for some odd reason, decided to hiss and growl at Lucas, which I'm like, what is your problem with Lucas? You never had a problem with him before. Honestly, I think she mistaken him as Sebastian when to me. I'm like, what? That's just my only theory. I think she might have honestly mistaken Lucas as Sebastian. But I don't really understand how. They're not exactly the same look. I mean, one's yours clip. How can you not tell the difference from that? Okay, yeah, no, I'm just joking, yeah. Sebastian and Lucas definitely have a lot more differences. Like, Sebastian's way more bigger and, like, tougher looking, while Lucas is more smaller and skinnier. You get the idea. But also, technically, they're technically two different cats. Like, Sebastian is an all-black cat with green eyes, while Lucas, despite the fact having green eyes himself, he's actually a tuxedo cat where he has white and black. I gotta say though, the texture of his fur, how where all the white spots are honestly perfect. He definitely looks like from that old cartoon character, that pushy cat thing, or what else? And that yellowbird. Which fun fact, we actually have a yellowbird in this house. We have a few fish. We got even a few new ones, although I can't keep count of them. We got a pet bird, 4 cats, and 1 puppy. By the way, if anyone's wondering, she's around 7 weeks old. So yeah, she's young. When we first got her, though, she was shaking like crazy. And at first, we thought she was a boy, but they confirmed she was a girl. So yeah, I mean, look at this beauty. So anyway, besides all the puppy thing, I just really wanted to keep. I'll just let you guys keep watching her. But besides the whole entire puppy thing, she's actually really been cute. She mostly those cries though. Honestly, I think it's because she is still nervous and scared. Like we took her away from her siblings and mommy. And she is still kind of getting used around to the rest of us. But she quickly warms up. She now kind of cries when she's alone. Like the boys and my sister, they will not leave her alone. Like when it's bedtime and everything, instead of putting her in her cage for the night, she'll start crying and won't stop. And the boys or my sister will come and just take her in and sleep with her. Although my mom does have a problem with that because what if the dog uses the bathroom? And like she made that a good point, and the dog also does need to get use. Well, I know this is technically a puppy, but still, I guess dog is quicker and easier to say, so you don't have to say puppy and just say dog. Quicker and easier. But no, anyway, yeah. Even though this is despite my 21-week without soda video, this is also technically mostly just talking about the dog. So anyway, I gotta say, Jasmine's definitely cute and is definitely a great addition to the family. Not gonna lie to you, I'm really not a big dog fan though. I'm only saying this because it is true. I just mostly prefer cats for a few reasons. But honestly, yeah. But I honestly can't deny it. I honestly love Jasmine so much. And I actually got attached to her. I am such an animal lover. I can't lie to it. I was against, but the moment I saw the dog with my own eyes, I just like, let me give it a hug. Okay, for real. Enough about the dog, though. As I was pretty much saying, though, when it comes to my weeks without soda, now this is my 21 week. Only 5 more to go before I'm halfway through this competition. Well, New Year's tradition. This is technically the 21 week of the year. Since every week of day I take without soda basically counts as the week of the year. And we're close to being halfway through now. By the time we get to the 26th, that will be halfway mark. And then I have to do a 20 more 6 round before I'm off soda completely for a whole year, I said. So, anyway, besides all that, which I know I keep saying this, but dang, I can't believe I do keep saying this. But yeah, I'll just let you guys keep watching the dog for a moment. Since after all, I do make videos around 15 minutes. Oh my goodness, I actually almost forgot. I was kind of actually mentioning this in my last one. That was basically 10 days. well, 10 days for what is to come, and now it's only 3 days to come. In 3 days from now, it is going to be my 10-year anniversary special, where in 3 days will mark my 10-year anniversary since I posted my very first YouTube video on YouTube on this channel, Justin Game 44. I also did upload another video on that same day, I believe, where I was kind of just wanting to talk. But honestly, that will wait until that video comes out on May 30th. So we got 3 more days to wait for that. I actually wanted to mention that, but I completely forgot to do it in my last week video, since it was technically only 10 days left, but then I just forgot. But anyway, besides when it comes to the whole entire that part, sorry, I'm trying to think exactly what to say next. Oh yeah, well, now that we're finally done with the puppy thing and the quick announcement I wanted to do, there is one more thing I want to explain. It's the fact we're also, well, actually, how all these videos I always do, I've been going to Planet Fitness more often. I try to go like 4 times a week and 3 days of rest. And so far I've been doing good. It's actually been good help with me, honestly. I've been working out more, less stressful, and I just feel better. I do want to get that summer body, honestly. I'm trying to build up my chest as for most focus, but I've also been trying to do my legs and arms. But yeah. Oh, look, they're so cute. Tell me, guys, do you want me to just make the next week just a 22 of just watching the dogs sleep on me for 15 minutes? I'm pretty sure many of you would. I mean, look how cute she is. So peaceful, so sleeping. Okay, I'll give her some space. But no, seriously, Jasmine has definitely been great on the family. Oh, she just twitched a bit. But yeah, honestly, I really can't deny. When it comes to all these videos I make, 21 weeks of pretty much doing 21 videos, counting down everything I've been pretty much doing. Like, honestly, now I've been trying to eat more as well, trying to gain weight again. I'm actually around 160 now, 100 like between the middle. Like, if I gain 5 more pounds, I'll be 170. Which I guess my main goal is to eventually get up to 180. Because I am around 6 feet. Well, pretty much at 6 feet. But other than that, though, that's just it for me. Because honestly, back like a couple years ago when I used to this, I used to weigh like 120, and you could tell from my very earlier photos how I used to look like. But dang, I definitely put on a good amount of weight, which I'm actually impressed even with myself. And I have to say, so far, I am definitely doing good. She's sleeping. But so far, I will admit, I'm definitely doing good, and I'm proud of myself for it. But until then, since we are about almost out of time, Justin Game 44 signing out. Until then, I will see you all later. Bye.